My name is Rosemary, for those of you who don't know. I am a unique presenter. I'm back again. I don't know what's going on with this internet connection. Even my husband said it shouldn't give me these problems because I'm right near the box, so I don't know what the issue is. Anyway, so again, my name is Rosemary. I'm a unique presenter. Just going to show some makeup today. Just something kind of simple. Go from there. I think I'm going to use palette 3 and 4 today. And I might use Splurge Cream Shadow in Elegant. I don't know. I wasn't going to do any sparkle today, but I might. I feel like maybe a little bit of sparkle might be called for. So, okay. So I got that out. Let me take these off. I'm going to start with some primer on my eyes. I prime my face, and I use the Touch Glorious Face Primer for my face, and I use the eye primer from Younique, and I just put a little bit on my fingers like that, and just kind of spread it and put it up here. And I do go around the eye, so. And it looks tan, but it dries clear. So, just make sure that that's all on there good and, you know, rubbed in. And first thing I'm going to start with, I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to use some concealer because this is a hot mess today, so I need to clean this up. So let's see what we can come up with. And I don't want to go heavy today on my makeup. I don't have any plans today. It's Friday, and I have no plans to do anything. So, let's see. My husband is going out later after work. He's got a competition for shooting, so I won't see him till late tonight because I don't feel like going to sit there and watch. So, okay, I'm going to use my blending bud. It is damp. It has a little bit of warm water that I dampened it with. And you just want to blend and pat it in. And patting it in lets it, you know, set into your skin. So I do spread it and then pat, so. But for the most part, I try to just pat it in. So like here, we'll do that. Put a little bit more on this side. I should just leave it like that, be like, woohoo. So you probably all saw my pictures yesterday with my skull pants. I was very proud of those pants. It was a good time. I hadn't bowled in like, I can't even tell you how many years. And I still stink, but it was fun. We had a good time. I got to meet a lot of the people that my husband works with. And it was for a good cause. It was for the Susan G. Komen breast cancer. So, can't really beat that, you know? And then afterwards, we went out to dinner, me and him. So it was a nice little impromptu date night, kind of. So it was nice. Nice to do stuff. To get out. And we're actually thinking about maybe joining a league again. We'll look into it and see. Because the winter's coming and there's not much to do, you know. We can't go riding on the bike because it's too cold. His shooting competitions are getting less and less because most of them are outside, so it's getting too cold for that. So at least this way it gives us something to do together and gets us out of the house. because Lord knows I don't want to be stuck in the house all winter. Okay, so I blended all that in. I'm going to let it sit because I'm going to go back over, I think, just with some pressed powder and some bronzer. Nothing too big today. So let's play. So I was thinking about doing something a little bit similar like I did yesterday. So I don't know if I want to do, let's see, I don't know if I want to do an actual, like Victorious, you know, for a primer. So I'm thinking I'm just going to use a little bit of concealer for my eyes to use as a primer. And you don't have to do this. I just wanted to add a little something to make the colors pop a little bit. So I'm just adding a little bit of concealer. And I think I'm going to work with some browns and some pink today. Not a lot, just a little bit of a mix. And I'm going to use, I think, the concealer again for the brow bone. I don't know. Let's see. I don't want to do a lot of craziness today. I want this to be very natural and easy. So, okay. So I'm just going to leave that out. And that I use the color Taffeta. It doesn't really, I don't think it really matters what color you use. So, that's how it is. So what are you guys doing for Halloween? I never get any trick-or-treaters. It's not the same anymore. Everybody, they do the trunk or treat, and so we don't see anybody. I don't even, which is good because I don't even bother buying candy because I don't want to eat that stuff. So I'm going in with palette 3, and I'm using Tickled because I want to use that in the crease a little bit. And I'm going very light on it, as you can see. And I'm just blending it. I don't want too much of a harsh line. I just want it to look natural, you know, and blended. Just a little bit. Do this side. I get quiet sometimes because I have to concentrate. So hopefully nobody thinks that I'm just, you know, being all quiet. It's just like a natural reaction, I think. You just kind of get quiet when you do makeup because you're concentrating. Just adding a little bit, just a little bit more. So my hair is still all crazy because I tried to curl it yesterday. My hair doesn't want to take to a curl anymore. It was a pain in the neck to get me to curl it. But I did, for the most part. And now it's like just all, so. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here with the pink. With the Tickled. Just a little. And you notice I'm doing my crease first. Now I think I want to go in with palette 4, and I want to use the color Brave, which is like, it's a brown. It's not quite, I don't know how to explain that brown. I'm using the same brush, just wiping in between. And we're going to just go like that with it. a little bit darker, but it's not too dark. So let me take my deluxe brush. Let's do that one. And we'll just go in with it. We'll see what we can come up with. How about them apples? Who likes apples? I don't. I don't like apples. That's just kind of came out of nowhere, huh? Bet you're all thinking, what the heck with the apples? And that's it. I like that. So let's go back on this side and see if I can do this side like that, because it doesn't always work. I'll be honest, it just doesn't. But that's me. And you can see what I'm doing. I'm kind of going a little bit into the bottom. But I'm just blending it out because I want it to just blend in pretty well. So and as you can see, all of these colors, all of these shadows and splurge creams, and they all mix very well. They all blend. They're very lightweight. And they last all day, because those pictures that I posted yesterday, they were from yesterday evening. And I had done my makeup, what, at like 10 or 11 or something in that morning. It lasted all day. I think I only touched up my Splash lipstick once because, you know, when you eat and stuff, a little bit comes off, but nothing, you know. Okay. So I'm going to leave it like that because I really like that. That's just... So what do you think? Should I put something on the bottom? Should I actually go ahead and do... My hair is falling out, sorry. Maybe I will do a little bit of Elegant. And I'm going to use my cream shadow brush because it's meant for the splurge cream. It has like a... the bristles on the brush are a little bit more stiffer, which it's meant for to maneuver the splurge cream. Ugh, can't talk today. So, and that's the Elegant. So it is kind of like a neutral, but it does have a shimmer in it, and it's very pretty. And I am just sponging it up a little bit here because it's very spongy, you could see. And you don't want to go overboard with it because it's very, you know, creamy, and so I just want to mix it up a little bit so that it's got a fresh base. So, and I'm just going to put a little bit here. Just to add a little bit, and that's okay that it went there. And that's it. Let me do this side. Yeah, because it got a little bit on the bottom of the brush, so just got to maneuver it. And it's cream, so, you know, it's very, how do I explain it? It's very creamy, it slides easy, you know, but it dries to a powder. Okay, so I just wanted to get it on there. Now that I have it on, I'm going to go in with my crease brush and just spread it a little bit. Just kind of blend it, you know. So that it looks like it's supposed to be together, the colors, and not so harsh. And it's okay, like I said, that it's over here, because you can use a little bit in the corner and it opens up your eyes a bit. Now I like that. It's different. Oh, excuse me. So I'm just going to go back a little bit because I want it a little bit more defined with color, and I'm going with Tickled, mixing a little bit of Tickled and Brave. I'm putting them both together, and I'm just going to go like this. Wipe my brush. So, and I only did this just a little bit more because I wanted to be able to see that there's color, because that color, you know, it's so shiny and it stands out. So I didn't want that to be the only thing that stood out. So you just add a little bit more, and you're better off going small and then, you know, work up with it. And that's it. That's it. It is done. See? Very simple. Now I'm going to go back with my concealer. Look, I just do like a little line, like very tiny. And I'm like blind as a bat without my glasses. So I'm going to go in with my concealer brush. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the tip of the brush. And I kind of pat it out because I don't want it to be so clumped on there. And if it is, you just wipe it off. And I'm putting this under my eyebrow. Because I want to give it a defined line. But I don't want a shimmer up there because I have one already on the bottom. You could. If it was like evening and you were going out, you can dress it up. You can make this more bold. And that's it. What do you think? I just don't want to make it bold because it's daytime and, you know, I'm not going anywhere. Might do some cleaning. I'm always cleaning. I have no kids and I'm always cleaning. I don't understand. Although I do have a dog, and he literally left me with a mess yesterday that I had to rush to clean up before I went out. His tummy was sick. So, it's all good though. All taken care of. See? Look at how nice that looks. I like this technique. I like this technique a lot when you use the concealer. I'm just going to go in with another brush just to blend it a little bit. Only because you just kind of want it to look like it's there naturally, not such a defined line. So it blends into the color that you have there. That's it. It's a very simple, easy look. You know, you can take more if you need to add more. It kind of helps too, like define where your eyebrow line goes, however you have them shaped. Which I have to get mine reshaped because I think they're kind of grown out a little bit. I pluck every now and then just to tide me over, but okay, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Geez, I'm knocking stuff over here. It's all good. See, the shimmer is very noticeable. So you always want to go small because once it's on, it's on. It's not like if you wipe it off, you got to wipe everything off. So that's why I usually leave that to the last minute to do. Okay, so I'm going to go with my pressed powder. Hopefully these are some good tips for you or some good looks, color-wise, schemes. You know, this is great for fall. I will admit, I get my inspiration from Sons of Anarchy. I love that show. We've been, I have it on DVD. I have the box set. And we've been on a kick where we've been watching it, like, every night when my husband gets home from work. And, my idol is Gemma, who plays, Katie Seagal plays the character Gemma. And I just absolutely love her. Like I told my husband, I said, I want to be her. I could be her. I could be the, you know, matriarch of the family and be badass. Yeah, I could do that. So, like, I always, like, look and unfortunately on the show, like, I think her eye makeup is usually the same, like, most of the time. But, I don't know. I think she's very pretty. I didn't like her on Married with Children, though. I thought she was annoying, which was supposed to be her character. I know that, but I just didn't like her in that one. I follow her on Facebook. I'm a stalker. But yeah, I think she's just, like I said, badass. She's a biker's old lady, you know. And I was never like this, like, into the whole biker stuff. So don't think that, you know, it just kind of recently came out. I'm getting better on the bike where I'm not so afraid anymore. You get used to it. And that's that. I have fun. I enjoy it. There's nothing like being on an open road, you know, with the sun and the wind in your face, although not so much when it's cold, but yeah, there's just nothing like it. And the smells that you get, I know this sounds strange, but wait, check it out. Okay, when you're in a car, you have the window open, it's not the same as being on a bike. When you're on the bike and you're riding, I mean, we've gone through like different sections on the same road, okay, so country roads, you know, and one section it just smells like fruity, like blossoms, like it's just very, I don't know how to explain, all the different flowers, I'm guessing, you know, and then in another section it's like all pine, you could smell like the trees, and it's just a different sense as you go down the road. It's just amazing. Of course, if you go near the garbage, you're going to smell that too, but, you know, it is what it is. But it really is, you know, it's an experience. Always. This is my go-to. I'm telling you, if you don't buy anything, or you don't want anything, or you don't wear a lot of makeup, this is the go-to. Because it just gives you a light enough highlight, a glow, and that's all you need. You could literally just use this, and that's it. I just kind of dab a little bit first. And like when you're using it to do a highlight, they usually say to do it in a 3. So like, you know, to here, and then to here, and then here, and then here. Because theoretically, right there is where you would contour. And then up here is where you would put your blush. And, you know, when you contour, you kind of go down into the jaw, you know, and you contour here. And, you know, it just, so I kind of follow those lines when I apply it, but then I just kind of blend it in because I didn't really do any kind of specific contour or anything like that. So I am going to use it as blush, though. Because I like it. It's just, look at this, so versatile. You could use it for your eyes, you could use it for just everything, you know? Like my fish face. I know some people who are going to catch the replay that might screenshot that, so somebody did that. It was funny. I thought it was funny. It doesn't bother me. Okay, so that's it for the face. Just going to do some, maybe I got to do something with brows. I think I'm going to just do some gel with the brows. Do I have the gel out? No, I do not. There's my gel. I think I'm just going to do some gel and then maybe some eyeliner or some kind of liner. I don't know, what do you think? Should I do anything with my brows? Nah, I'm just going to leave it like that. Look. That gave it just enough. Just enough. Now, I really love this color Plush. But I also have Prim. If I can find, there it is. So, either one of these would go good. I think I'm going to do Prim for my eyes. Maybe. We'll see. So, I'm not even going to bother with the top line because I don't want to make this too much. So Prim is like a nice brown. It is a eyeliner. You could use it as a lip liner. Lots of stuff, all versatile, people. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to teach you a little trick. Hopefully you don't know this or you'll learn something from it. I don't know. Hopefully. So I'm just kind of going all over my waterline with this. This is a waterline, your bottom line. This up here would be your tight line. I'm not going to do that though. So that's the trick. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my liner shader brush, which is this brush with the angled line, which is very thin, to do a line, fluffy side. And that's palette 3. I don't want palette 3. I want the palette 4, and I'm going to go in with Brave, which was the color that I used on my lids. And I'm going to go over it with Brave. And what this does, you ready for it? When you put a shadow over a liner, it helps the liner to stay on longer. You know, when you get the gook in the corner like I do. So yeah, that I learned recently. And anything to stop it, you know, I'm going to do. So now I'm just smoking it out a little bit. Come on. I'm back. Sorry about this connection stuff. So I'm just smoking it out a little bit so that it doesn't look like a Sharpie line. It just looks like it's supposed to be naturally blended in. See? So, what do you think? It's a pretty cool trick, right? So, do that, and then I'm going to use the what did I say this was? Plush on my lips. So what should we do with the lips? Just putting a little bit of concealer on my lips. Do you guys ever look at yourself in the mirror and think, how did that happen? When did that happen? When did I get these lines? When did I get old? I don't like it. I'm 40, I don't like it. But it happens, and I accept it, because what else can I do? Nothing. I was going to do a simple lip with this. I'm thinking Lucky. So let's see how that goes. So Plush is like, it's in the brown, mauve, neutral area. I'm not sure how it's going to look. But it goes good with the nude lip. And I am filling in a little bit too, because it's okay to do that. I don't know what that was. Piece of skin. Okay, so that was Plush. Very pretty. I don't have my Luxe up here. That's my other go-to lip gloss. But this one is Lucky, which is just as pretty. It's just a little bit darker, but it's kind of like a mauve-y brown, I guess. I don't know. What you think? So, and all of our lip glosses have the little mirror on the back, which is fantastic, because grab and go and you have the mirror there. You don't need to worry about carrying any extra. And for me, that's great, because like when we do go riding on the bike, I like to have my small little bag that I put around my shoulder, and that's what I keep in there. I only keep my phone and maybe a lip gloss and, you know, and my bad habit, which is my cigarettes. But other than that, so let's see, is there anything else that I should do? I do have the white Pristine. So like you really could use this to open up a little bit with your eyes, but I have to sharpen it, so, because it's got a little stuff on it from when I used it with the I think a Splash lipstick I used. Okay, so now we have white, and that sharpener is awesome, let me just tell you. So you really could go back over here and add a little bit of white. Shoot. See, this is what happens. You have to be careful, because it gets on to my lashes. But if you do this, it makes your eyes pop. Just on the waterline. And it, like, the color just kind of, they come out nice. Okay, so I'm going to do my mascara. My mascara, people. Yes, my New York accent comes out quite a lot. I can't get rid of it. It's never going to go away. I lived in, let's see, I lived in Brooklyn for, 14 years as a kid. Then I moved to New Jersey for 4 years. Hated it. Then I moved back to Brooklyn for 2 years. Then I moved back to Jersey because I don't know why I kept going to that damn state. I did not like it there. And then finally I've been in North Carolina for 11 years. So yeah, I won't go back. I don't even like to go visit. Don't expect me during the winter. Forget that. I don't like the winter here when it gets cold. Although today, it's a beautiful day. We have in the 70s today. The whole weekend's supposed to be nice. I like when the weekend is nice. I like when every day is nice. What I like so much about here, as opposed to living up north in Jersey and New York and all that, is it's very doom and gloom up there. Like, so the wintertime comes, there's no sun. It's cold, it's gloomy, it's snowy, it's rainy. At least here, you know, you get cold weather, but the sun will be shining. So you don't get that gray sky gloom. And I think it's really important to love where you live. So, just like it's important to love what you do. Just blowing some of that off there. You know, for work, making money, job-wise, it's very important to love what you do. And with what I do with Younique, I found something that I actually enjoy. I love this. I love doing this. The videos don't really bother me too much. I enjoy playing with makeup. I enjoy showing it to you guys. And it's true what they say, the older you get, you just don't care anymore, like what people think of you. Just trying to fix that white. You just don't. Like, I don't care anymore. There could be people that watch me that think, this girl is a crackerjack. Or I don't like her, or whatever. So what? So what? Somebody else will. So, if you love what you do, it makes life a lot happier. And if you want to love what you do, and you love makeup, and you want to join me, let me know. I'll hook you up. We can have lots of fun doing this. We call, when you get under me and stuff like that, we call that a Y sister, so you could be my sister. And you can join in the crazy train and fun. Yeah, this is bothering me there. Let's get that out of the way. Real fast. Better. Okay. And that's it. That's my crazy look for today. Or I should say my non-crazy look. This is my very nice neutral, you know, I like it. It's very pretty. It's simple. It's 1, 2, 3. You know, I talk a lot, so I don't care who if I'm talking to myself. I just talk a lot. And so, you know, if you weren't talking and you were watching yourself in the mirror and doing this, it's a quick look. Oh, I can see again. So it is a quick look. Quick, easy, simple, on the go. And if you didn't want to use more than one color or more than 2 colors, you could do, you could have just left it with the the Brave from palette 4. You could have used a little bit of Tickled in with it, or just, you know, just like that. There's many different things that you can do, and that's what makes this so fun. I love, you know, coming up with something, especially when it's at the drop of the hat, and, you know, I don't really plan ahead. I just think, I want to work with these colors today, or along those lines, and then we see what we come up with. So, and look, it kind of makes my eyes look brown today. And my eyes aren't brown, they're hazel. They change with the color, which is funny because with gray, like I have a gray shirt on, they will sometimes look gray or blue, and so sparkly. Okay, well, I'm going to end this for now because I didn't really anticipate being on this long, but it's okay. We go with the flow. I'm getting used to this whole talking to myself, and, you know, one day my husband's going to be like, who are you talking to? I'm going to be like, myself, because I'm used to it, you know. So, I make myself laugh because life is too short, so you might as well laugh and enjoy it and have fun. And that's what I do. So, thank you for watching my video. If there's anything in this video that you liked, the products, my website is above in the description. It is magicalbeauties.com. I have a VIP group that you can join if you're interested in that. I like to do some giveaways and games and stuff like that. I might do an event coming up, so we'll see. For all my girls that are going to see this, that are in that group already, keep an eye out for that. And if you have any questions about the products, a color match, even a lip match, I can help you with that. If you would like to join and make some extra money for the holidays, now would be the best time to do it. Gives you a chance to get a little bit of clientele built so that you can buy some Christmas gifts for people. And if you are just a customer who loves the products, but you can't really afford it, let me know. We can do a party. We can see if you can earn some free stuff. If you are starting your holiday shopping, come to me, because every woman out there loves makeup. They just do. And if you want to make it a surprise for that person, just send me a picture of that person. I can help you color match them if there's something specific, or maybe there's something that you want to try, like skincare for them. That's a great gift. We have lots of gifts. Lip glosses. Who does not love lip glosses and lip liners? And I have a little chart that you can kind of match and see what will go well with what. So contact me. Let me know. I can help you guys out. And again, thanks for watching. And I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. And I will be back soon. So thanks.